Welcome back to Chasing the Tiger. Sorry about that. मेरे को एक कॉल लेना पड़ा तो I had to go and we had to cut a bit short. Yes, we were talking about the IPL retentions. Mumbai Indians के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. I think it's a very tough call. Like, they have some great players, and the thing is, they have players who all will want that 18 crore. Like, for example, Surya Kumar Yadav, Jasprit Bumrah, then you've got Rohit Sharma, Surya Kumar Yadav, I mentioned, and Hardik Pandya. So there's like 4 or 5 players who want the highest bids.
And they don't want to leave and go from Mumbai also.
I don't know what the situation is. Rohit Sharma, जिस तरीके से उसका handle हुआ situation पिछले साल, I thought he was going to go 100%. अब वो अंबानी के साथ क्या बात हुई, owners के साथ क्या बात हुई, क्या understanding हुई, I don't know exactly. लेकिन yes, we came back. Hardik भाई, sorry, मैं को call आ गया था, फिर मोक्स भाई थोड़ा परेशान हो गए थे मेरे बिना. So like, but we're back now, and we were talking about the Mumbai Indians, and I think that's the toughest. Mumbai Indians का जो decision रहेगा बहुत tough रहेगा. I feel that personally रोहित शर्मा ना उन्हें जाना वापस मुंबई को, ना मुंबई उसको रिटेन करना वापस, बिकॉज एक डिसीजन लिया गया था लास्ट ईयर कंसिडरिंग दिस ऑक्शन कि भाई फ्यूचर देखना है, हार्दिक पांड्या को लेंगे, रोहित शर्मा को अंडर हिज कप्तानी 1 साल खिला देंगे, देन विल सी व्हाट हैपेंस इन द ऑक्शन. सो दे हैव टू स्टिक टू दैट. आई फील दे शुड स्टिक टू दैट बिकॉज दे मेड दैट डिसीजन एंड पूरा ऊपर नीचे कर दिए थे लास्ट ईयर.
और उससे परफॉर्मेंस पूरा जो है फोकस नहीं था उन लोग का.
हाँ जी बिल्कुल.
They are losing all the matches and all. They were top नीचे थे, बहुत below the table. That was very bad for Mumbai Indians last year.
मुजब्बल भाई भी हमारे साथ जुड़े. कैसे हैं भाईजान? केकेआर न्यूज़ भाई, केकेआर का ये खबर आ रही कि श्रेयस अय्यर को शायद रिटेन नहीं करेंगे. कप्तान जो आईपीएल जिताया उसको नहीं रिटेन करने वाले कहते हैं श्रेयस अय्यर को.
हैंडल दे दिया. हैंडल दे दिया
अभी से. अब आई डोंट नो मैन, श्रेयस अय्यर को अब देखो केकेआर का अगर रिटेंशन अभी तो मेरे को खबर नहीं आई, बट दे हैव टफ कॉल्स टू मेक बिकॉज सुनील नारायण इज देयर, आंड्रे रसेल इज देयर, गुरबाज, फिल सॉल्ट, फिर आपके वेंकटेश अय्यर, वरुण चक्रवर्ती, हर्षित राणा. सो दे हैव अ लॉट ऑफ ऑप्शंस. अभी तक मेरे को तो उतना खबर नहीं आई अबाउट कलकत्ता नाइट राइडर्स. ऐसा क्या हो गया था मोक्स भाई, यू गॉट पैनिक अटैक क्या?
या भाई मेरे को क्या है बोले तो हमारे मुस्लिम भाई जब भी स्ट्रीम पे मैं आता हूँ, so I was he's
not used to hosting it alone because क्या होता है जब आप अकेले होस्ट कर रहे, पहले फैस को भी आदत नहीं थी, मेरे को भी नहीं थी. you have to talk by yourself, right? and जब आप लोग इन्वॉल्व होते, it makes it easier because then we can do comments. but अगर वो रुक जाता, कभी कभी क्या होता when you're speaking alone, वो आदत रहना पड़ता कि you're talking to a wall. मेरे को आदत हो गई, उसको भी आ जाएंगे. it's normal, it's part of the पॉडकास्टिंग कल्चर. बट मैंने सुना है भाई रसल को नहीं करेंगे. मैं ये सुना नहीं, आई मीन अगर नहीं करे तो देखो इट्स बोथ वेज. अब रसल का एज भी देखना पड़ेगा, इंजरीज भी देखना पड़ेगा, लेकिन ऑल्सो ये भी देखना पड़ेगा कि उन्हें जिताया उन लोगों को, इतना अच्छा करा उन लोगों के लिए. सो इट्स आई थिंक catch-22 situation when it comes to Andre Russell. I think Surya is returning to his old franchise KKR. अगर सूर्या कुमार जाता KKR, that means श्रेयस अय्यर निकल जाएगा वहां से एंड सूर्या को कप्तानी दे देंगे. That's what I feel.
And सूर्या कुमार पहले कैप्टन बन गया उन्हें T20
एंड देखो भाई जो भी सूर्या कुमार को लेंगे फायदा इसलिए बिकॉज़ ही इज द करंट इंडिया T20 कैप्टन.
yes वही बोल
रहा हूं. तो दैट इज द फायदा. लाइक आप फ्रॉम अ मार्केटिंग स्ट्रेटजी, फ्रॉम इंस्टाग्राम स्ट्रेटजी, फ्रॉम अ क्रिकेटिंग स्ट्रेटजी, एनीथिंग दैट ही इज
जीता है,
उन्हें इंडिया का कप्तान है भाई. तो जो भी फ्रेंचाइज रहेंगे, एंड इसलिए मुंबई इंडियंस अटक गए बिकॉज़ इन लोग पूरा ये जो रोहित शर्मा हार्दिक पांड्या का सागा हुआ, इट ऑल हैपेंड बिकॉज़ दे थॉट दैट हार्दिक पांड्या विल बी द T20 कैप्टन गोइंग इनटू दिस लास्ट वर्ल्ड कप एंड ही वुड हैव कंटिन्यू टू बी द T20 कैप्टन. इसलिए उसको लिए, उसको कप्तान बनाए.
भाई श्रेयस अय्यर को एसआरएच में ले लो
भाई, मेरे हाथ में थोड़ी है, बट आई एम श्योर दैट विल डेफिनेटली बी एन ऑप्शन इफ ही गोस इनटू द ऑक्शन. श्रेयस अय्यर भी हो सकता है ऑप्शन, राहुल भी हो सकता है,
कैप्टन
पैट कमिंस है अपने पास. यस, दैट्स गुड. आई आल्सो हैव सोशल एंजाइटी इश्यूज, नॉट सिवियर वन, माइल्ड. I mean, I do too, bro. Like, if मेरे को दावत में बुला लिया तो मेरे को थोड़ा सा झिझक होती जाने के लिए.
Yeah, I know.
So we all have, I think, a bit. Like, no matter how much we portray ourselves, we all have thoda sa issues like that. Indian players, yes. Look, if Tilak Verma's available, is a very good option. Ishan Kishan could be an option. Shreyas Iyer could be an option. I think Rohit Sharma, if he comes into the auction, he's a very good option. Yes. So like it all depends on who's coming into the auction. हमको पता चल जाएगा. I think 31 अक्टूबर मुक्स डेडलाइन है रिटेंशन का. या तो एटलीस्ट आपको मालूम हो जाएगा रिटेन कौन हो रहे. अगर फिर वहां से हम लोग ये स्टेप लेंगे तो who we think then will come into the auction and like who we think will go here and there. Will Pandya remain MI captain or Rohit will be made captain captain? Again, that is $1 million question, sir. In my opinion, I think Hardik Pandya should remain as Mumbai Indians captain because they took drastic measures last year to get him into the squad, to get him into Mumbai.
Then फिर वापस back to
and then if you're gonna go back 360, it's gonna cause a lot of chaos. So I think, why do you want to go through all that emotions again? Just stick to your plan. But कुछ भी हो सकता है because I'm hearing that Rohit Sharma might stay in Mumbai Indians as well. Social anxiety helps me stay sane and anyway from negativity. Bro, 60 crore
बच्चों SRH को
बच्चा मेरे घर आ जाओ बशीरबाग
बशीरबाग में क्या है मेरे भाई ऐसा बशीरबाग में आप ऑक्शन चल रहा हो तो आया
तो yeah, I think that is the thing, Mr. Ibrahim sir, about the Pandya Rohit thing. It's $1 million question. I don't have exact information on who's going to be the captain, but if I am them, they've already taken these drastic measures, so they'll just have to stick with that. I feel that's what I think that's what's going to happen. So I'm
not joking. You need to talk to him.
Yeah, you're talking to me right now.
Yeah, man. You're talking. We are playing also.
Also, Rajasthan Royals उन लोग के भी लिए tough options है because Butler, Sanju Samson, यशस्वी, आपके चाहल, अश्विन, हेटमायर, काफी ऑप्शंस हैं उन लोग के पास. सो ये देखना पड़ेगा उन लोग कौन रिटेन करेंगे. आई थिंक जयसवाल सैमसन को तो कर लेंगे. बटलर का भी डिपेंड्स ऑन हिज इंजरीज एंड अवेलेबिलिटी. फिर मे बी समवन फ्रॉम मे बी अ बोल्ट. डू कंसीडर हिम. चाहल, यू कंसीडर हिम.
चहल का तो समझ में नहीं आता.
They will not be able to retain all 5 MI stars. Exactly, because the thing is, you have a correct point, because if you want to retain all 5, that means someone will have to go for 14 crores and someone will have to go for 11 crore. Will Surya Kumar Yadav accept 14 crores as India captain? Will Hardik Pandya accept 11-14 crores? Will just Bumrah accept 11 crore?
Yeah.
Will Rohit Sharma accept 11-14? They'll all want 18 crore, right?
Yes.
So if you have 5-6 guys all wanting 18 crore, but the budget won't allow you to do that. Yes. So then at least 2 will go. 1 तो जाएगा, उसमें से 2 भी जा सकते हैं.
If they want something any change बोले तो 2 भी जा सकते हैं.
Yeah, 2 भी जा सकते हैं.
SRH should buy one of IR Kishan Thera.
So if they're available, they can go for them 100%. Yeah. That's a good option. Why not?
But यहाँ पे तो चीज रिटेन करने का है, वो तो टॉप प्लेयर्स को लेना है, टॉप चीज को.
Yeah. But you know, Travis Head is going to come and slap us, bro. If he goes to another thing, उन्हें आके थप्पड़ मारेगा, like he's going to hit 100 or like 30 balls against us.
What about class?
Even him, whoever goes from our team, they're going to come and slap us.
Yes.
Because they're high quality T20 players and they will win games on their own. They won't need Shakil Bhai, they won't need Bashir Bagh, they won't need Faiz, they won't need Bhopal, nothing. They'll just come and smash, bro.
Yes.
I'm telling you, single-handedly मारते हैं लोग.
मारते.
तुम देख लिया यार Travis Head class में. Yeah, ठहरे जगह. And ऐसे players, you'll have to let go maybe of one, maybe a Travis Head, maybe a Klassen, but it will come back to bite you 100%. Right?
देखिए आप गलती कर लिए थे मगर छोड़ के, right?
But क्या कर सकते हैं?
Yeah, you have to take calls, right?
Yeah.
कुछ भी कर सकते, कोई भी टीम पे कुछ भी कभी भी पलटा के दे सकता.
Yeah.
लेकिन प्रेसिडेंटा का ही सबसे बड़ा एक एग्जांपल है कि उन्हें प्लेयर को जो नहीं लेना चाह रहे थे उन्हें पलटा के दे दिया. And she was so happy कि भाई क्या खेल रहा था, हाँ?
Yeah.
What was his name?
कौन?
प्रेसिडेंटा, bro. The player she doesn't want to take.
अरे उन्हें शशांक.
And how he performed, huh?
Yeah.
Then उन्हें ठहर के मारा पूरा.
ठहर के. I think all IPL teams should retain 5 players. They will not be able to get players through RTM because of the stupid rule. And Delhi captains टकलू अंकल. अंकल उठाते रहते so paddle. Will he be there because इन लोग का अलग है, right? JSW or GMR का. Do you see SRH buying Glenn Phillips back or he will go to a new franchise? I think he might go to a new franchise unless like he comes at a good price, they'll probably take him because Glenn Phillips himself didn't get enough opportunities. I think he's a great player. Look, I know he has an issue with spin, but he can bowl spin too, and he can field. I think he's a great player to have in a T20 team, and I don't think he is deserved of sitting in the bench. हमने पूरा साल season हम लोग उसको bench पे बैठाए, ठीक है, we did really well, so he didn't have a chance. लेकिन I think a player like that needs to be in the level at least 6 to 7 games in a season.
Matches में मैं बोला अब तो आता
नहीं आया. And I think उन्हें बेहतरीन था option अपने पास, but if I'm Glenn Phillips, I'm be looking at a franchise who will give me at least 7 games, half the IPL, right? Because आप देख लो ने हर फॉर्मेट में परफॉर्म कर रहा है. उन्हें यहाँ पे उसको बैटिंग नहीं चल रही थी, टेस्ट मैचेस में बॉलिंग आके 5-5 विकेट 4 विकेट ले रहा था. So like उस हिसाब से I think he deserves a better thing.
As a player, he wants to perform, bro. Anyone, huh?
Yes, मिडिल ऑर्डर में ओवरसीज बैटर चाहिए एसआरएच को है हेनरिक क्लासन, अगर आप रिटेन कर रहे हो उसको तो मिडिल ऑर्डर
बैट्समैन है
मिडिल ऑर्डर ही इज द बेस्ट T20 batsman in the world right now. GMR group रहेगा for the next 2 years, after which JSW will have complete control. Okay, so will the uncle will be there with both, or what is the situation with the uncle, with the unks? What is the other team that I want to talk? Delhi Capitals. Rishabh Pant, that's the biggest question. Will he stay at Delhi or will he go again? It was that situation, right? Just Karthik bhai bole, GMR group रहेगा for the next 2 years. JSW will have complete control after. मगर JSW I think has a good relationship with Rishabh Pant, whereas GMR और Pant का कुछ like हो रहा, because उन्हें tweet भी कर दिया how much will I go for in the auction. That is clear indications that he might want to leave Delhi Capitals. So that is the first thing. Will they be able to retain Rishabh Pant? If Pant goes into the auction, there's going to be massive chaos. Wicket keeper, captain option, batter, Indian legend, Indian star. So he'll definitely cause chaos in that auction, or a lot of teams will go behind him. And one of them will be RCB as well, who will go behind Rishabh Pant because the captaincy option आ गया. Then KL Rahul अगर आ गए दोनों, it'll be crazy the auction. And उसमें से Rishabh Pant, if Iyer Kishan Tilak comes in, then we can play Glenn Phillips in the middle order. Yeah, yes we can. Yeah, uncle रहेगा. I think he is head of GMR group. अच्छा, ये भी ऑक्शन का अभी वेन्यू डिसाइड नहीं हुआ. देयर इज लाइक गुड चांसेस इट माइट बी इन रियाद, सऊदी अरेबिया, बट वी हैवंट हर्ड एनीथिंग येट कंफर्म्ड. सो आई थिंक दैट वी माइट गेट दैट इन द नेक्स्ट फ्यू डेज. व्हाट वी आर फर्स्ट वेटिंग फॉर इज द रिटेंशन लिस्ट. वी वांट टू नो कौन कहां ठहर रहे. रोहित शर्मा आ रहे भाई ऑक्शन को, नहीं आ रहे, ये सब देखना पड़ेगा. फिर उस हिसाब से फिर then we can start talking. But अभी IPL का बस शुरू हो गया. Like test match, you know, India lost a crazy series and like and like very disappointing. But अब fans भी ये बोल रहे कि भाई IPL का बता, because I think they also want to forget that nightmare. Pant partner with JSW partner with Hardik as well, but he plays for MI and GT before. I don't think that will be the factor. Achha. But there is something there which is not, it is a bit shaky with the current ownership, the GMR one. I think there is something there because otherwise Pant ka confirmed है का retention, right? Like who wouldn't want to retain him?
Yes, Pant को भाई अच्छा प्लेयर है, कोई भी लेना चाहेगा.
I think there is some
I think दोनों पंत और केएल राहुल दोनों अगर बीच में आ गएंगे तो लोगों को और कंफ्यूजन हो जाएगा किसको लेंगे, because he is also wicket keeper, he is also wicket keeper, he is a batsman, he is also batman. क्या पूरे क्वालिटी सेम है लाइक.
एंड अब ये देखना पड़ेगा बुमराह का भी यार, लाइक उसको अगर उन्हें आ गया ऑक्शन में तो पूरा आड़ लग जाएंगे वहां पे.
फिर ऑक्शन का मजा ही अलग रहेगा.
मजे अलग है. इट विल बी नेक्स्ट लेवल ब्रो. But yeah, if you have any more comments, questions, do let us know. We will come back live tomorrow as well. I think from the cricketing side of things, Afghanistan Asia Cup jeet ke emerging. That was great from them. Outstanding, brilliant performance from their batters, from their bowlers. You saw Rashid Khan log bhi dekh rahe the katke match. Very excited. Will be interesting to see how Delhi Capitals manages their teams, and they already have bought a majority stake at Hampshire and are possibly closing in acquiring Manchester Originals team as well. Maybe Ricky Ponting wants him in Punjab. Yes, he does. I think he does because Ricky Ponting, I feel that he has a good relationship with Rishabh Pant, and him going to Punjab, you can see in the social media जो post करते थे Delhi Capitals, Ponting और Pant की अच्छी bonding थी, एक दूसरे enjoy भी करते थे company, and Ponting also उसकी तारीफ काफी players करते हैं because he's a great cricketing brain, one of the most successful captains the world has seen. So I'm sure that Ponting will probably want someone like a Pant because he's also backed him. He's also backed Pant, and he's seen Pant is also very, very well respected in Australia. Australians बहुत पसंद करते हैं उसको because he's like a Adam Gilchrist type player, aggressive, जो takes the attack to the bowler. So Ponting, even the late Shane Warne, Adam Gilchrist himself, they all like this guy because उन्हें अलग खेलता है. He doesn't play like a typical Indian player, looking at technique and everything. Even in Test cricket, he takes risks, and Australians love that.
Yes.
That's why they love Virat Kohli as well. Yes, you have a question. Please ask Mr. Karthik. You can ask your question. And according to the Manchester Originals overtake and all that, like that can that'll be interesting because then you see already Sunrisers, Mumbai, KKR. There is like overlap, right, in players. You have some players playing same players playing in CPL, some players SAT20. So like for example, now I think Dwayne Bravo as a mentor is part of all the KKR franchises, so you'll have those connections. I think it'll be interesting to see how they go about it, the Delhi Capitals. But if they don't retain Rishabh Pant, they already have a good Indian just a core. आप बोल रहे हैं आपने शकील भाई इतना बोलते कोर कोर कोर, मगर दिल्ली कैपिटल्स को जीते नहीं अभी वो कोर के साथ, but they have a very good core. So Delhi Capitals actually, if they want to retain their Indian players, they can. Kuldeep Yadav, excellent spinner. Akshar Patel, excellent all-rounder option. Rishabh Pant, excellent wicket-keeping batsman option. So I think they have a very good options over there if they want to retain. Can team retain those players who rejected retention contract of other franchise? Can you clarify that question? Can team retain those players who rejected retention contract of other franchise? I don't understand the question, bro. Like GT and LSG did in 2022. Oh, no, I think that's because they were new teams, Karthik bhai. They were new teams. That's why you could retain those players. Only they were allowed to retain. If you see, like other teams could only retain their own players, they couldn't retain fresh players. That is why. If you have new franchises, then they can retain the ones who rejected their old clubs. For example, क्या हुआ? Shubman Gill, Rashid Khan, इन लोग रिजेक्ट करे अपने क्लब से. सनराइजर्स को राशिद रिजेक्ट करा, गिल इन लोग को करा शायद केकेआर को. अब इन लोग जीटी और उन लोग उठा लिए रिटेंशन में, बट उन लोग नए क्लब्स थे वो टाइम पे उनके पास, तो इसलिए अलाउ करे वो. Yeah, that won't be allowed. Rajkumar has joined us. Thank you so much. Will CSK retain Samir Rizvi? I think Dhoni and Rizvi will be retained in that uncapped. मेरे को ऐसा लग रहा, बिकॉज दोनों आपके पास दो ऑप्शन है अनकैप्ड के 4-4 करोड़ के, तो धोनी आपका एक हो जाएगा और समीर रिजवी आपका एक हो जाएगा मेरे हिसाब से. Nokia is part of all DC teams. Only team he doesn't play for is Dubai Capitals, as a clash with SC20 where he plays for Pretoria Capitals. There you go, and you will see this overlap as these things happen more, where you have more IPL investment in other leagues, in foreign leagues. You'll definitely see these overlap of players 100%.
आगे सऊदी लीग भी आ जाएगा.
हाँ, सऊदी लीग में अगर आईपीएल इन्वेस्टमेंट है वहां पे भी फिर आपको दिल्ली के प्लेयर्स यहाँ पे दिख जाएंगे, वैसा रहेगा. आई होप दैट्स द केस. आई डोंट माइंड दैट, आई मीन फैम. यस मोक्स, बोलो यार, बोलो. What else do you want to discuss in terms of the retentions? I think we've covered most of it. Sunrisers, again, looking like maybe Travis Head doesn't get retained, but Klaasen and Pat Cummins, Abhishek Sharma will get retained. Nitish Kumar might be RTM. Do we retain or RTM? It's a good question. I think RTM, because I think retain, because उन्हें all-rounder भी है, India को खेल चुका है. He might go for a good price. So if you can get him for retain him for 11 crore, then why not, right? मैं ऐसा देख रहा हूँ 18 करोड़ ऋतुराज, 14 crore Patirana, 11 crore Dubey. So those who are going to reject will all go to the auction. Imagine someone rejecting a lower offer, and yes, that is the risk they have to take, right? And that is what the players are also trying to calculate. That is what the teams are also going to calculate. Exactly. अगर आप reject कर लिया अपना retention, आप सीधा auction में जाएंगे, and if you go for less in the auction, that's your bad luck. If you go more in the auction, that's your good luck. For example, आप देखो 18 करोड़ आप ऑफर करे क्लासन को, उन्हें रिजेक्ट कर दिया, राइट? उन्हें ऑक्शन में जाता, फिर उन्हें 15 में गया या 23 में गया, किसी को कंट्रोल नहीं है. सही है, किसी को कंट्रोल नहीं. इट्स ऑल अबाउट लक है. By retaining Klaasen and Head will leave the middle order weak and need to get Iyer, Kishan and Tilak. If you get Iyer, Kishan, Tilak, you can't get Klaasen and Head. So you have to just make the choice what you want. You want Klaasen and Head or you want Iyer, Kishan and Tilak. If you want all three, then आप Klaasen Head को नहीं ले सकते. पैट कमिंस को भी छोड़ना पड़ेगा वैसा. अरे फिर टीम ही क्या रही? नहीं, इंडियन बनाना चाह रहे हो ना पूरा टीम इंडिया. इंडिया बनाना चाह रहे. टीम इंडिया ऑलरेडी प्लेइंग वेल. बट ये तीनों जो आप प्लेयर बोल रहे, तीन इकट्ठे लेना बहुत मुश्किल है, बिकॉज़ सबका डिमांड यही है, इंडियन प्लेयर्स. तो तीनों आएंगे नहीं. And this is the beauty of IPL के भाई, there are a lot of like countries players playing in the same team, तो मजा आएगा. इंडियन टीम बना के तो इंडियन टीम ऑलरेडी बने भी है. एंड यही तो प्रॉब्लम है, इंडियन प्लेयर्स खाली आपको नहीं चाहिए, दूसरे नॉर्थ फ्रेंचाइजीज को भी चाहिए, राइट? तो मसला तो यही है. नहीं तो हम उठा लेंगे सारे इंडियन प्लेयर को, हमारी टीम बना देंगे, एसआरएच के इंडियन टीम बन जाएगी. या बट लाइक डिमांड तो उन लोगों का सबसे ज्यादा रहेगा, राइट? दीपक चार बॉट और अनसोल्ड कंसीडरिंग हिज इंजरी प्रोन हिस्ट्री. That's a good question. I think bought initially, and then let's see. But I'll be surprised if he doesn't go, because again, he's an Indian bowler. He can bat a bit, and they'll hope that he's fit. If he's declared injured and stuff, then he might go unsold. But I think initially, if he's like declared fit right now as of the auction, then even if he's injured, bro, they'll probably pick him because there's an opportunity for like that demand will be there for Indian bowlers. सिर्फ एक ही Indian player Iyer और एक only if Tilak Iyer. Okay, goodbye. नहीं समझ गया आपकी बात, मगर आप मेरी बात भी समझ जाओ कि लाइक डिमांड बहुत रहता है इंडियन प्लेयर्स का, आप सारे उठा नहीं सकते, आप एक को उठाना चाह रहे ठीक है, मगर उसमें भी आपको लगने वाले हैं लाइक काफी पैसे. Ibrahim bhai, he is bowling 16-20 overs in Ranji, not injured before IPL auction. He is overrated to be honest. He'll get picked then. If he's bowling 16 to 20 overs in Ranji Trophy, he'll get picked. Ranji Trophy में भी आज का खबर क्या है यार, मैं देख रहा था कुणाल पांड्या का सेंचुरी आया. I saw Hardik Pandya's post. बड़ौदा won by 98 runs. उसमें Krunal Pandya 119, Vishnu Solanki 98, very good over there. Mumbai right now leading by 155 against कैसा pronounce करते हैं यारो Trivandrum? Tripura. So Mumbai are 7 for 2 right now, but they're leading by 155. हैदराबाद का भी मैच चल रहा था, वहाँ पे क्या सीन है हैदराबाद का. या पांडिचेरी ट्रेल बाय 212, हैदराबाद 536 मारे पहले इनिंग में, फिर 153 ऑल आउट करे पांडिचेरी को. ना पांडिचेरी 171 for 2. So Hyderabad in a good position right now going into day 4. इंडियन पे स्पेंड करो पैसे, सब करेंगे. प्रॉब्लम तो यही है मेरी जान,
हमारे पास नहीं, सबके पास बजट है,
सब स्पेंड करेंगे. So that's talking about me. You can take the call and I'll wrap up in a bit. So yeah, let me know what else, if there's anything else to discuss. But खबर यही है IPL का आज का, Lucknow Super Giants have most likely have decided they will retain three players plus 2 uncapped. And KL Rahul is not one of them. That is the big news. Tomorrow we might find out about Delhi Capitals, we might find out about Kolkata Knight Riders, and then we'll also have the actual final list coming on 31st October. Pitches in Ranchi are terrible, Karthik Bhai is saying. ICC meeting that happened on 21st October, it has recommended by members that WTC series going forward should be a 3 test, also more day and night tests should be played. I mean, I agree in terms of the best of 3, because it just gives that, like, it makes it more exciting. But do you have time to fit in 3 test matches? That is the main thing, right? 3 5-day matches, 15 din ka, you need like a few days gap in between. How will you calculate that? That is going to be difficult. The concept is good, the idea is good, but I don't know, at the execution it might be hard to execute. And then when it comes to day and night, I agree with that. Look, day and night, it has its challenges. The pink ball, it moves a lot. It is difficult for the batsman at times, especially in the twilight period. But what does it do? It encourages fans to come in, watch test cricket. It fills in stands. We saw in Kolkata when it happened, the India-Bangladesh test match in 2019, it was absolutely full. So in terms of that, I think it's a really, really good idea. But let's see what happens next. The majority of the pitches were flat. Karthik bhai, thank you so much for your contribution. Really appreciate it. Yes, they were flat. We saw big runs been happening. For ODI members, recommended trying using 2 new balls for first 25 overs and then use 1 ball for last 20. Yeah, the thing is also, the ball keeps changing, right, from one end to the other. I think that needs to stop, because what's happening, the reverse swing Niara, that's not coming to the game. The ball is fairly fresh and it's easy for the batsman to put the ball to the boundary. So in my opinion, I think that if you change that rule, that new ball from each end, it makes it easier for the bowlers also, and like it gets them into the contest, and reverse swing ye sab aata and makes it more exciting, the game. That's what I would like to see as well, in my opinion. So I don't mind that option. Apart from that, Ten Hag has been sacked, Man United coach. If you guys are interested in football, that's the big news going around right now. Yesterday, United lost to West Ham, and it was a 2-1 defeat. Yes, soft penalty, but like the results have been terrible. In Manchester United in 14th place right now, so usko finally nikal diya bhai. Tomorrow, do we have any matches? That's what I'm checking, Ibrahim bhai. Let me know what's happening in the cricketing world, man. You're always up to date. India New Zealand test match will be on Friday, so we will do the preview for that. We'll talk about the players to watch out for, and it's a very important game from the WTC cycle. Agar India ye bhi haar gayi, agar clean sweep ho gaye, first of all, that wo to it'll be historic, and then on top of that, it will cause them a lot of problems in that WTC table. So for India, it's a very important test match. And New Zealand will also be looking to, continue this winning streak. Tomorrow, SA versus Bangladesh, second test. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. I think the last one, South Africa played really well. It was tough conditions. Bangladesh gave them a challenge, but because Bangladesh got all out early in that first innings, it gave South Africa that lead. Once you get a lead on these ranked runners, it makes it easier and much more difficult for the opposition. Getting that lead after the first 2 innings have been played is crucial, man, on ranked runners. If that happens, batting team, first team would get benefit. No, but the thing is also the bowling first team will also get benefit because the ball thoda hilling, especially day-night matches. Day mein the ball will swing a bit. Sometimes in the night there is dew, so they won't benefit. Like it all depends on the conditions at that time. But I just feel that this new ball from each end, it just makes it easier for the batters. I don't know why I feel that. Like with the white ball. With the red ball it might be different, but for the white ball, I just feel that it makes it easier because the ball is fresh. Before we had that reverse swing coming to play in one-day cricket, we don't really see that now, right? Especially in the subcontinent conditions, even in Australian conditions, England conditions, we used to see the likes of Brett Lee, Wasim Akram, Shoaib Akhtar get the ball to move and talk like with the white ball, but now it's not happening. So I think there needs to be some changes over there. So yeah, we had that India-New Zealand game. Just a day before that, we'll probably have the retentions list. So there'll be a lot of activity, a lot of news. You have to stay tuned with us on Chasing the Target. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button. We'll keep discussing, all the news that we get. We'll come back live tomorrow as well as we get the updates. Hopefully similar time or even before, whenever we get the updates. I really appreciate all your support, Karthik bhai, Ibrahim bhai, Shakil bhai. Even apne aaj जो है दूसरे भाई भी राजकुमार भाई भी ज्वाइन करे, really appreciate मुजम्मल भाई भी really appreciate all your comments and support. And yeah, tomorrow we probably get a bit more news about the other teams, so I'm looking forward to that. And I think, like I mentioned, the final list will be on 31st on Halloween, which is Thursday. So on Thursday, we'll probably get the final list for retentions. Plenty to talk about. Again, Rishabh Pant, will he stay? Will he not stay? Rohit Sharma, will he stay? Will he not stay? Who's going to the auction? Who's not going to the auction? It's going to be very exciting news. And I'm looking forward to it. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe button, guys, as well, and keep coming live with us because आपके जो comments or questions है अपने को बहुत help होता है. It helps us keep the conversation going. It gives us excitement as well that you're showing so much interest in the game. And yeah, I'm looking forward to discussing even more with you guys. Zimbabwe women lost today to the USA women. The Hobart Hurricanes beat the Sydney Strikers, or was it Adelaide Strikers? Ranji ka bhi ho gaya, ye bhi ho gaya. So yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you so much, everybody. We will catch you tomorrow. Till then, rest well. Have a good rest of the evening, and we'll catch you tomorrow for further news on the IPL and the cricketing world. Thank you so much. Take care, everyone. Have a good rest of the night.